FOREX.com has stays for absolutely anyone. Imagine you're a musical obsessed.
What is going on, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Monday. Jan, what's going on? How are you today? Welcome. I hope everybody had a great day. We've got some nice charts in mind here that we've been looking at. I've been looking for the last hour or so, just kind of seeing what the market did at open, trying to get a gauge on what we're looking at here. And I've got a couple charts in mind right now that I like to go over. Desmond, what's up, man? How are you? Good to see you again. What is going on? I hope you're doing well. So let's hop right into it. Euro AUD, I like the sells. We had a bearish engulfing candle. Miguel, what's going on? Yeah, all the charts do look damn near the same. I do like this Euro AUD sell, though. We had a bearish engulfing on the 1 hour here. So if we look at the 1 hour chart, we had a nice bearish engulfing candle right here. Yeah, let's make some money tonight. Big bearish engulfing. Looks like we're going to come down and test this key level. We've rejected it for several hours. This is my number one trade, is Euro AUD tonight. That's my number one trade. We'll probably wait for the 15-minute because we do have, actually, it's not even a bull flag. It broke it. For it to call, Sydney, what's up, man? How are you? To be able to call it a bull flag, it would kind of have to be like this. We had a break below and a break above. So this is the chart that I like the most, is Euro AUD tonight. We can keep looking through them, but that, like I said, that bearish engulfing candle on the hour being at such a key level that we've rejected now for almost 18 hours, it looks good to me. GBP AUD looks like the same chart, bearish engulfing again. Euro JPY looks like it might try and come down here, trade down into this key level. We're looking at possibly a 30 pip swing there. I'm not touching AUD JPY tonight, although it does look like a sell. And it does look like we rejected this key level pretty well. I'm not touching AUD JPY. Mark these out real quick. AUD USD. AUD USD could look like a buy. We do need a full candle closure above the ribbon. Otherwise, this could just be testing this zone right here and end up driving back down like Euro JPY did last night. I know Euro JPY was one of the charts we looked at last night. We drew these key levels, and these were the zones we were looking for. After that right there, it dropped off a cliff and came right through here. Ended up breaking through our key level and actually coming all the way down to what we had marked out as a TP3. But we chose to get in Euro USD JPY last night. Instead, I won't trade multiple charts, so you guys know that. Moving on, we have Euro NZD. Euro NZD is definitely on a downtrend here. We can confirm that for sure. If we hop to the 4 hour, looks like we're getting some pretty good rejection on this, which is the only reason that it looks like a buy to me on Euro NZD. So I'm going to move that up. It does look like a buy on the higher time frames. On the lower time frames, though, it's looking like it could sell off to roughly 55 pips. It is also a bear flag, so you've got this right here. it could break below this, and we could see this zone right here that we drew up last night. So just running through the charts, that's what I'm really seeing. The dollar's dropping. We saw the dollar drop quite a bit here, especially since last night. As you guys know, we got out of this trade early last night. This candle right here absolutely destroyed us. Ain't no hiding that. This candle absolutely took us out. However, if we would have put a bigger stop, which we didn't, hindsight trading's the worst. This is where we got in, was right down here. If you would have made a 56 all the way up to the top of the zone as the stop here, and used the bottom of the zone, different story, but we didn't. We weren't trying to stick in a trade for... The goal was not to stay in a trade for 23 hours. That is never the goal with my style of trading. You certainly can, but that was never the goal. So we mitigated risk and got out about right here yesterday at 159, like 391, for a small loss. Actually, a $4,000 loss for me. But again, that happens. NZD JPY not touching, CHF JPY not touching, and AUD NZD I'm not touching. So I'm going to unflag these. I've already looked at them tonight. Gold, we can take a look at gold, guys. Gold hit a low for what's looking like... Oh my goodness. Gold hit a low it hasn't been at since November 18th of 2025. Again... time of war, geopolitical events going on, you're going to see gold drop off. And you're going to see the dollar move up, and you're going to see oil move up. Yeah, 4,100 was the low there. That was brutal. So, if you shorted gold, congratulations. As you guys know, I just won't trade it. But if you shorted gold, good on you. The support here of this area right here, this support is the only thing holding me up with Euro AUD, being that the fact that we did have the full break, retest of the ribbon, everything uptrend. But on, like I said, on the 15-minute here, if we get a closure below, we'll ride this quick one for 43. Euro NZD, same thing. It's overall, you've got a bigger picture bear flag, bull flag right here. So if it breaks above this, we could see these zones right here. However, conversely, if on the smaller time frame, so if you were to just zoom in and kind of really just look at this on the 15-minute, and you wanted to get in on a smaller one, that's actually a bear flag, and if it breaks below this, we could possibly see this level, or this level. So there's certainly a couple options here on these charts. We're going to wait till at least the 15-minute, if not the 30-minute candle, to see what we're looking at here. But that's my analysis so far for tonight on what we're seeing, and what we're looking like for possible buys or sells for the Asian session tonight, which is the 23rd. If anyone has a chart that they're looking at that they want me to look at, I certainly will. The Euro JPY sells are looking nice. On the higher time frames here, yeah, they're looking like they're going to come down. On the technicals here, we're looking mixed bag here. I think on the 15-minute, we could probably get in and out of this one pretty quick. At here, and at the yellow line there, you're looking at 10 to 20 to possibly 27 pips right there. So definitely a couple options on that chart. Would just like to see some more confirmation before we do that, because you do still have a trend line that is valid right here on the lower time frame. Could be continuing up. So there's a couple things to take into account, obviously, before getting into any of these trades, as you guys know. But we're going to just continue to go over those each day and hammer in why we're analyzing charts the way we are, why we're getting in them. So whether it's a win or a loss, we still understand that we stuck to this system. It's something that I'm going to stand by, guys. I know there's probably a lot of stream hoppers and, you know, people hopping in and out looking at different things, but, you know, this is important. This is important to learn to stay the course. It's important to learn to understand the system and that you're going to have wins and they're going to feel awesome, and you're going to have losses and they're going to feel terrible. That's my 2 cents for the night on what we're looking at. But yeah, all these charts look damn near the same. I agree with you there, Miguel. There's a lot of similar looking charts there, if you will. A lot of similar looking charts, but that's okay. Everybody have a good day today? What did we all do? Sydney, you still in Portugal, bro? What's GJ doing? Yeah, GJ looks the damn same. USD JPY looks the same. NZD JPY looks the same. Every chart looks the same right now. And if we go to Forex Factory, guys, we got nothing tonight other than some yellow folder, which is nothing. Yellow folder JPY news. So nothing too spectacular here. Home of Ronaldo. There you go. That'll be nice. So we just got our new 15-minute candle here. The reason I really like the Euro AUD one is, like, look at those wicks, guys. Look at those wicks at this very, very strong resistance. You typically don't see long, huge selling pressure wicks and then have it shoot up. You typically see some sort of reversal. At least to come down and test these areas, you know what I mean? We're going to come down and test somewhere in here. So, I like the high time frame wicks a lot. And they've already tested up here again. So we're already through the coming up and testing part. Oh, electronic music. Appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, it's good to see you. Yeah, I saw that you had said that on one of my posts. So I appreciate that. So that you commented. Thank you. Again, we're just waiting for one very small confirmation here for this to close below essentially this area right there. If we can get a closure below that or some sort of movement towards this, we're looking at take profit levels of, let me measure it real quick. Yeah, we're looking at take profit levels of like here and here and down here, and then for your final down there. But that's what we're looking at right now, and we don't want to see it break above this. That's really where we do not want to see it break above, is right there. That's kind of our tiny little zone right here that we're looking at. But we're just waiting here again. There's not really much we can do until we kind of see what's going on. Yeah, all your Asian high, London high, New York high, London close, they're all getting rejected. I mean, you can see here. It went above there slightly, but rejected, rejected, rejected. It's getting rejected all along this line. We should see some movement down this way. I really love that zone. Don't really love that zone the way it was drawn. I like that a little better. It's a much cleaner looking zone there. That 15-minute time frame is really what we're going to be watching here. The hour and the 15-minute. Like I said, I really like the bearish engulfing on the 15, and I realized that it touched the zone and touched the EMA ribbon, but this rejection area is just so strong. It's very, very strong right here. Not crazy volume. Gold's got some serious volume again. What's up, Jose? What's going on, man? How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for joining. Good to see you. I'm going to start posting all my reels in that education tab on Discord, guys, so you don't have to go anywhere other than Discord. You certainly can. Hey, Sydney, I didn't see any pictures, by the way, on Instagram. I was looking today. I was like, man, when's this guy going to post about some stuff in Portugal? But I didn't get anything yet. I'll keep an eye out, though. Would you do JPY news trade? TVK?
Think you need a team of people and fancy tech skills.
What's going on? Hold on, guys. Let me pause that.
That.
What I do, JPY news is not going to be very effective tonight because it's not red folder or orange folder news. It's low impact news tonight. Oh, you're at C then? I got you. And then Brian Williams, what is your setup to record online? Like, what is my record for trading online? Is that what you're asking? I just want to make sure I get your question right before I say an answer. I don't think the JPY. Niels, what's up, man? How are you? You're buying longs on gold? Nice. I'm not touching gold. But Brian Williams, if you want to clarify your question there, I'll answer it for you. Oh, my setup to record online? Oh, I got your question. Oh, this is, I'm using that 4K, Elgato 4K face cam. I got your question. Sorry. And then I use Streamlabs. Streamlabs multi-streams options. And then I have a monitor here it's just the monitor that you guys are seeing. This monitor. And then I have a horizontal and a vertical stream going through Streamlabs. Sorry, I read your question wrong. I got you. I'm looking forward to those posts, though, Sydney. Yeah, gold's going insane. Gold looks like it might move up. And then I've got, obviously, a pretty powerful PC that's powering all this. Brian. Yeah, 4K face cam and all that other stuff. So yeah, got some serious money invested into it. The PC was like $5,000. This monitor was like $2,000. This monitor was like $1,000. Camera was a couple hundred. Microphone was a couple hundred. Ring lights. Oh, I went and got an entire new mid-rise condo near the beach here with my own streaming room in it. So, you know, that's $3,000+ a month. So, because you got to have good sound. I had to make sure there was carpet, because if you have hard flooring, it'll echo everywhere. A lot that goes into it, man. But good question. Alright, so what do we got? 2 minutes and 40 seconds until this new 15-minute candle shows its face here. And the 1 hour, that boy's coming down. I'm looking actually just for sells on your OAD. Yeah, Brian, I completely agree with you. It keeps you a lot more, like, I'm doing this for other people, you know what I mean? I'm doing it for myself, but I'm doing it for other people. So, like, when you're going over your rules and doing it live, like, they'll straight up call you out if you break one of your own rules. You know, the community knows the rules well. They've learned the system. But yes, it does keep you more disciplined. I will say that. But the problem with that is you got just random people hopping on streams nowadays and saying, "Oh, I'm a guru," and that's where the whole TJR thing unfolds. So Euro AUD, it's retested it multiple times here. So like if you look at the hour, and if you look at the 4 hour here, Jose, I mean this thing's gonna come down here. Look at these wicks on the 4 hour here. 1, 4, 8, 12, 16, 24 hours of wicks rejecting this area. I think in a smaller time frame, we're going to end up seeing these key levels right here, which we're looking for roughly, 30, 50 to 100 pips. You guys know me. I really only hold mostly to like 30 pips. It just really depends on what the chart's giving us. But on the 15 and on the hour, I think it's very bearish. We had a bearish engulfing candle right here on the hour. Typically, when you have a full bearish engulfing candle that the body covers the entire previous body as well as the wicks, you do get some downward movement. So that's what I'm looking at. I think it's going to come into this EMA ribbon again and test it. This would be like our major goal right here would be this area, but obviously TP1 and TP2 are always fantastic. Never going to complain about that. But like I said, we're going to wait until we do get our confirmation on the 15. We're not just jumping in. We are definitely going to wait until we get the confirmation we need. Anybody trade anything last night?
Don't miss a beat with Pandora Plus. Enjoy ad-free music stations, unlimited.
You're loving your gold, huh, Miguel? Hey, if it's yielding, it's yielding. I just can't bring myself to do it. But if it's yielding... Too many bad experiences, even with a good system, for me. Not worth it. Oh, nice. You're trading it on futures. Oh, that's cool. How's it working out for you, though? Good? As long as it's working out, you know? Oh, nice. Can't be mad at that. I have a good friend that still works on Wall Street, and he just did a video about trading gold. Nice. Yeah, I mean, as long as it's working. Oh, Sydney just posted. Here we go. Oh, nice. Is that your ship right there? Is that a picture of you? Nice. Guys, check out Sydney. Sydney's not in Sydney. He's in Portugal. I don't know if I told you, Sydney, but my grandfather was actually born on a boat in Portugal. I'm technically Portuguese because he was in Portuguese waters. All right, so we got. Well, the good news is it's not moving up, right? We're not breaking these highs right here. We're not breaking any highs, so we are maintaining our bearish movement here. And on the 1 hour, again, not breaking through at least halfway up this candle here. I think we fill this wick minimally. Maybe come down to fill this wick. Yeah, our zone is still kind of like up here. Actually, really don't want to see it break those highs. USD JPY looks like it's dropping. Just rejecting this pretty hard. But with gold moving upwards, that would make sense. Schubert, what's going on, man? How are you? Hope you had a good day. Well, evening, I guess. Good day leading into the evening. What is it, 1 a.m. across the pond? Yeah, I feel that, man. I feel that. Crazy day indeed. Oh yeah, it's late. Early, late, you know what I mean. USD JPY looks like it's going to continue to drop. You could see down here on USD JPY today. Could see those key levels. Yeah, those candles were wild. Yeah, I agree with you there, man. Those were nuts. It's amazing what one person can do. Mr. Dope Smokes, you're long in BTC? To what? 72? Yeah, it's not a bad move. It's a bullish chart. You're in a bull flag. My zone was, my zone was 72.1. Yeah, same thing, yeah. 72.033, but yeah, it's essentially the same thing. Yeah, to be able to say something and have markets do that is just, I mean, it's crazy. But that's what happens when, you know, the president of one of the most powerful countries in the world speaks out about something going on that's affecting global markets, you know? It's a good plan you got there, Mr. Dope Smokes. I hope it pans out for you. I don't day trade Bitcoin like that anymore. Thank God for your stop loss. Yeah, I mean, he's got some serious power there, guys. I mean, when he says something about continuing a war, your gold's going to do this, your oil's going to do that, your dollar's going to do this. I mean, it's crazy. It's really crazy what he can do. That's why a sitting president, I believe, is not allowed to day trade, but could you imagine? Yeah, I figured that was your plans. In theory, it all sounds good. I hope it works out that way. We're looking at a couple different pairs. Euro AUD, Euro JPY, Euro NZD. GBP AUD. We're looking at a couple pairs right now. I really only have a couple that I have my eye on. I'm still watching USD JPY to overall just to see what it's doing. I always kind of watch USD JPY and Euro USD just kind of out of the corner, but we're just waiting for a confirmation on the 15-minute on a lot of these. You guys love your gold. I know, I hear it. I hear it. Hey, if it works, man. All I want to see is you guys win, so if it's working, it's working, you know? I just personally won't touch it. We're in a bit of a consolidation on this hour here. Thoughts on AUD JPY? Let's take a look here. Let's go top down, all right? Actually, ooh, wow. Ho, ho, ho. I got you, man. Yeah. 65 going to 100. Alright, well, the day candle is obviously bearish. It's opened up and is retesting. So the overall day, technicals say neutral. If we drop down to the 4 hour, it did break and retest. I do agree with you there. I would want to see it break that area again. Other than that, it's a nice looking trade. Other than that, it's a nice looking trade. It did break and retest. Maybe break and retest right here for a sell down to this area, which could net you possibly, wow, 150 pips. Your take profits, you're looking at, I would say there, I would say here, and I would say right here. That's what I'd be looking at there, Schubert. What do you think? Yeah, it might go there. I mean, a lot of it just depends on the US dollar, you know? Because Bitcoin and the US dollar definitely have correlation. What are your thoughts there, Schubert? I'd love to hear what you think. I would imagine you're on the same page as me there with that one. Just this, it's been consolidating. We're on a 4-hour chart. This has been consolidating for 16 hours on this line right here, with the exception of this break, which I believe was news. I think this long wick was a news candle wick, so... Because it may come up to retest the EMA ribbon before it comes back down again. You know what I mean? But that's on the 4-hour time frame. So if we go to the 1-hour time frame now, the 1-hour time frame did break below. We actually had it hit TP1, which is perfect level that we marked there. It opened bearish. It came down and retested this, moving down to right here. Would love to see it probably go here next. That would be your channel. I'm sure you have a channel drawn on your chart there. Actually, I know you do. I'd be willing to bet money on it. But that's what I'm seeing. And if you go to the 15-minute here, this consolidation just needs to break. So on the 15-minute there, Schubert, you're going to want to see it break and retest that and then go. That's your sign to get in right there. right there. Nene, what's going on, man? How are you? Welcome. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, man. Appreciate the comment on the video there earlier. None of these charts are doing much movement right now. What do we got? 12 seconds until we get a new 15-minute candle here. Good to hear. Ooh, that's going to be a really nice close. That was a good close there. A lot of selling pressure. What does the 5 look like on this bad boy? Oh, did we just get the flip? It's trying to flip. It is trying to flip so hard right there. That could be a great rejection wick right there for these sells. Ton of volume too. I mean, we're almost at 20K volume. The consolidation is just a killer right here. Right here, this consolidation. I just want a bearish close here. Bearish close below this right there. We're good to rock and roll into that zone. Kind of getting similar movement on a lot of these. AUD JPY is going the other way. AUD USD. Bear bullpen flag there on AUD USD. So if it breaks above pretty much there or below here, you could go this way or you could go this way. Just waiting for the break either way, because the small consolidation is not something we want to try and predict. Want to wait till the breakout. What is that? GBP NZD. Look at that one. $31 pips to the top on that one. GBP NZD. Now that we're getting some volume in. What's the 4-hour look like there? Oh, really nice rejection off the ribbon too. Right down the channel. Schubert, this one's for you. You looking at this one? GBP NZD. That's your dollar. Yeah, it's in the middle right now. But it did reject the current uptrend EMA ribbons. If we were to extend these out, looking at to the top, but you may get some fight on it right here. Some pullback on it there. 150 to the top. I think, yeah, it was 150, 160, depending on where you got your channel. But rough estimate, 150, 160 pips right there to the top. GJ's just in the middle. I mean, it's just, this is consolidation central right there. Granted, we're looking at a 4-hour there. Yeah, just consolidation right there. 25-hour GBP NZD, nice. There you go.
Granger knows that if you're a maintenance supervisor at a
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I get that. Yeah, bottom of the... I get that. Got 10 minutes left in this candle. Euro CHF. Oh, I had a break out of the zone on that one. Did we trade that last week? We must have. Oh, we did. I remember this trade, yeah. Oh my god, you scared the shit out of me. Thank you. Man, I was so focused there. I just... Whew. Scared me, Taylor. Let me guess. That's what you got, right? You're swinging it high, huh? Wait, what a trend that took, huh? After we got that break and retest here, wherever we got in, I think it was somewhere right here. Good swing there. Really nice swing, actually. I got some food. Oh my god, that's hot. Never mind. Well, Euro USD is moving up, so is gold moving down? It has come to a screeching halt. A screeching consolidation halt for 12 hours and 30 minutes of consolidation there on gold. I don't really love that zone right there. NZD USD. I see where we really need to have it is actually closer to right there. That's really your zone. That's on the hour. Yeah, it's just in between zones. Like, I really don't like touching them when they're in between, you know what I mean? Like, reversals are great. Rejections are great. But trading in between here is tough, man. Yeah, she is pretty awesome. She's also my assistant, so that helps as well. Quite a bit. Man, that shit's hot. I haven't set it up yet. I'm waiting until I move. I'm waiting until I move. Because I'm not going to put holes in this wall and then move in 2 months. It was just too good of a deal to pass up. Don't eat the spaghetti. It's not spaghetti, don't worry. It's actually risotto. Huge difference, alright? I'm a bit of a risotto snob, if you will. No, I'm just kidding. It is risotto, but I'm not a risotto snob. This shit's probably from a bag. Leaving Daytona? No, yeah, not really. I mean, it's like down the road, but just a little closer to the beach. No, this Euro AUD trade's not doing anything that we wanted it to do with that bearish engulfing. However, if we can get a clean rejection up here, we could take it right back down, baby. Which again, like I said, we don't like trading in the middle. Want to trade at a zone. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Oh, man. NZD USD trade. NZD is dropping. And USD is moving up. That would make sense. NZD USD is dropping hard. Where's our zones there? Nice reversal. Retest. See that come down there. On the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, looks nice to come see these areas. Possibly TP1 would be right about 18, TP2 would be about 38, TP3 would be about 67, final TP would be about 88 pips to the bottom there. What's the day look like on this? Ooh. Wow. Look at that day chart. Boy. Day chart is bearish as heck. What do we got? 2 minutes here? I'm adding NZD USD sells to our list here. See what happens. see what we got going here. 43 seconds till we get our 8 o'clock hour candle, guys. Niels, on which chart there, man? On the Euro AUD chart? Sorry, guys, I have not really eaten much today, so. Yeah, AUD JPY. Yeah, just wait for that rejection, you know? Oh, shit. Sorry about that, guys. Eight o'clock hour. Here we go. I think this thing's gonna come up and make a wick, baby. But we're gonna see. We're gonna wait. We're not jumping into anything early. Bullish engulfing on Euro JPY. Quite opposite of what we thought. Bullish engulfing on the hour there. Oh, Euro JPY did have the bull flag. Euro AUD is the one we're looking at. Oh, look at that movement. Look at that movement there, boys. That's wild. How Euro AUD's going up, but Euro JPY's going down. Yeah, it's going wick back up. We're just in that consolidation. We don't have nearly enough information to take that trade yet. I don't feel comfortable taking it, at least. Not with those long upward wicks there. Euro NZD looks decent for buys. Euro AUD is going up. Yeah, that's what I like to see on NZD USD. Andrew, what's going on, man? How are you? That NZD USD chart looks really nice. Yeah, it is. Gotta break that line. I think we're gonna look at these NZD USD sells. Yeah, we get a candle closure below on these NZD USD sells. We're most likely gonna look at that because our Euro AUD it didn't invalidate itself, but it's came up and tested this area. So we don't want to obviously get in that. We don't want to get in it while it's bullish. If we get the full rejection, we would, but NZD USD's got some serious volume, and we might get a full candle closure right now below the EMA ribbon. Yeah, I bet, man. NYC's a lot, especially if you walk around. Especially if you're walking around all day. Excuse me. How did that end up moving? Thank you. Appreciate you there, man. It's not what I'm looking for there. Whatever. When did that get like that? Lisbon time, huh? I don't think this one's going to be as long as last night. On AUD. Ooh. The only real one that I'm like loving is that NZD trade, man. It's very rare you get a hammer candle where this one breaks below it and comes back up. What's up, Fig Goofchin? How you doing? What's going on, man? Welcome. Thanks for joining. What's up, Adam? How are you? Good to see you. Couple minutes here. Let's see what happens. Looking at UJ buys. New York session high is way up there at 158,850 area. Yeah, 85. Yeah, that's exactly what. Nice. See you, Schubert. I'm looking at NZD USD, Euro AUD, and Euro JPY, but I'm liking this one the most right here. This NZD USD sell, especially because USD's pumping. Stalling out right at the line there for us. Stalling out right at our line. What is it that you pressed to do that? To be another time. Oh, there's the move we wanted, guys. There's the move. That's exactly what we wanted to see. What is all right. Wait to get some retracement back up here and then get in these sells, most likely, guys. Euro AUD blew through and went the other way. We may wait later tonight for a rejection here, but I'm not touching that now. Actually, We got to buy on some of these. Euro NZD we did have set as a buy. Euro NZD is a nice looking chart too. Your next level's not till up here on Euro NZD, guys. Let's see what this 15-minute candle brings. See if we get any retracement on this 15-minute candle. We did have Euro NZD set as a buy, so if we were to get in this, I'd be looking at a... Whoa, that is actually a much bigger stop loss than I would go for there. Probably go for like a 30 pip stop loss and take profit up here. So what we'd be looking at if we were to take it, 1 to 3.41 risk reward ratio. I know you guys love your RR. Yeah, UJ's going for sure. Nice. There you go, Andrew. Good stuff. There you go. Good stuff. We can get some buying momentum here. I like this trade. Problem is you'd really have to put your stop loss lower. So on your stop loss here, you'd have to really go about right there is fine. I personally think I like the NZD USD trade better. It's between NZD USD and Euro NZD. Nah, we're gonna go with Euro NZD here because yeah. All right, Let's get in this Euro NZD trade, guys. I like this trade. I like the way it looks. We're going to get in buys on Euro NZD. Let me hop down to the 1 hour here so we can draw up some lines. I'm going to get in it here in a second. What's going on? How are you? Iraduk. Sorry if I mispronounced your name there. So realistically, that's our target right there. But we can put it up to here in case it gets up there. I don't see it going that high. We certainly can. I would say that we trade between hours, really. So not necessarily. But we certainly do scalp sometimes. Copy image. Send this out. This is Euro NZD that we are getting in buy zone, guys. Get in it here in just a second.
Discovery Houston, press to ATO.
All right, so I got in at 1.98510. 1.98510. That's where I'm in. I'm in, guys. We met all of our rules here. The technicals look good. So I am in on this one. Put the stop loss here at 1.98091. 1.98091. Take profit. Put it to 1.98798. 1.98798. All right, and we are in. We are in, boys and girls. In it. Overall, very bullish trend here. More money, more money. Let me fix the signal there for the Discord. Make it in the correct format. Let's go edit message. So our entry was what? 1.98510. 1.98510. Our stop loss we said was going to be 1.98091. 1.98091. TP1 for us is going to be 1.98636. for number 2 is going to be 1.98789. And for number 3 is going to be 1.99055. All right, sent it out, guys. Probably add a position here on the retracement. All right, so we got 5 more minutes till this new 15. I wonder why I can't fix that. This P&L, it's not supposed to look like that. It's alright, we'll fix it eventually. Oh, we are in it. We in it, baby. I think this one's going to hold through the night. I'm going to probably add another position here in 3 minutes. I'm going to add another position at... Get this 15-minute candle. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. I just don't like it when it's blue. Can we change this? Can we change the color of this? Yeah, I saw it's yellow folder. I saw that. There we go. That's much better. That's a little more accurate. Put that like right there. Realistically, you could have had it there, but that's alright. On the 15-minute, I may add another position here. Only got in one position. Yeah, Japanese stuff, I saw that. On Forex Factory, there's 7:30 in 20 seconds. There's Flash Manufacturing PMI. We're not actually in any JPY pair trades right now. Yeah, nope. I'll add another 10. I think I'm going to add another position here. Yep, I added another position. I did indeed. Second position added. At, like right there. It's actually 9.8. 1.98398. 983. That's where I added it. Mission Crowney, what's going on, man? How are you? Good to see you again. Euro NZD right now. Euro NZD is what we're trading. Yeah, we are on a Euro NZD long. Technicals and charts look good pretty much for next couple hour long. Hopefully retest these highs right here. I think we're targeting, you know, these key points on the chart here as our take profits. I think we should see, you know, we had some minor drawdown after the big candle. I think we should see some movement this way. That's what we're looking at. David, what's up, man? How are you? Good to see you, David. David's in. Yeah, it's going stick. Let's get it. Let's get it. There you go. Let's push going into this these last 30 minutes here. Let's get a nice little push going into these last 30 minutes. Thanks, Nene. Appreciate you. What's going on here? Yeah, I think we'll see London High. I think we'll retest London High. Yeah, you're adding another $100,000, huh? Nice, man. On your USD JPY trade? Nice. You're adding on the buy right now on USD JPY? Where was that Asian range low? Move that to Asian range low. 98043. 98043. I'm editing it to 98043, so I'm only moving it down a couple pips. But I'm just editing the SL and I put that in there. I just moved it down to Asian low. Not much. Moved from there to there. 6 pips. Alright, so let's go ahead and add some add our alerts here. Add our alerts. Alert. Nice. I like the way this trade's looking. Almost at 1,700 subs, guys. Thank you. There we go. Let's get some movement, baby. Look at that move. There we go. Who's in this? There we go. There's some nice movement. Going into the 4 hour, that's exactly what we want to see. Just keep that bullish movement going. Just keep that bullish movement going. Man, I tell you what. We're on a little bit of a rough streak there for a minute. I think it was like 3 trades in a row. Feels good to see some green, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Yeah, I lost like 4K real quick yesterday. I did. No hiding it, though. Very hard to hide it when you're doing it live every night, you know? Extremely hard. This thing's gonna jump around on this line for a little bit here. Yeah, this thing's gonna finish off up here. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that either. Good job, Matt. You're all over the place today. What does that 15 look like? That's all right. These markets move quick, man. These markets move quick. Yeah, I think so too. The overall chart is just so bullish, you know what I mean? Typically those wicks get retraced anyway too. That took a nosedive, huh? Yeah, last 15 minutes before this 4-hour candle here. Last 15 minutes. What a fucking wick that was, huh? Certainly not the best wick we've ever seen. Let the market do its thing. What do we got? 13 minutes? Yeah, 13 minutes to this new 4-hour. It's testing that ribbon there. Testing it. Max Garraway, what's going on, man? How are you? Sorry, I just saw that message. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining. We are currently in a live trade. A little bit of drawdown. To be precise, 25 pips of drawdown.
You're 10 minutes late for work, but you were 20 minutes late yesterday. It's a good idea.
Damn ads. Always getting me. I may add another position here at 9:15. We'll see. We know what we got here, though. Trading $20 pips, $50 pips, $100 pips. Now 5 closed bullish. Where did our zone there? She trying. She trying to move up. See a nice little breakout upward here after this good rejection. See what that NZD USD. Huh. Think we can get in that. There was that massive rejection up there. Battle of Evermore going on. Yeah, it's tough right here. It's trying to figure out what the hell it's gonna do. We met all 4 of our rules, so regardless of the outcome, nah. Look at the chart. Look at the chart, man. It broke out and retested. This is the 4 hour. Here is your resistance. Here is your support. Ooh, that resistance was terrible. Here is your resistance. Here was your support. Here's your micro support, your micro resistance. It broke out of this bull flag pattern, and it's now coming down to retest. Should continue up this way. That's how I'm looking at it. It came back all the way down into this zone and rejected it right here. With 1, 2, 3 candles on the 4 hour there. So 12 hours of rejection and 8 hours of bullish movement now. Should retest the highs up here because the lows got rejected pretty good. That would have been your sweep right there, because everyone with SLs right there would have been taken out. But didn't expect that big of a wick on the 1, though, I will say that. And then the 15, obviously we had 2 bearish candles there, but we can close bullish on the 15 here and stay above this key zone. We'll be all right. We got 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in this candle right now. Nice bullish movement here. Enjoy, Sydney. I hope you have a good night, man. Enjoy Portugal. 5 minutes. Yeah, what do we got? 5. I had that 5 or close. Bullish. Alright. What did we put as that? Let's see here. We got 3 minutes left in this hour. Actually 2 minutes. Boy, at least they laid off those ads there. Yeah, what's up, Max? That's how you mentioned. How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good day. I think we fill this wick. We may get a little bit of drawdown to like this area right here. Maybe right here. But I think we fill this wick. We can close bullish, so that'll be alright. Shows that we've been there, so we can come back. Overall market structure and price action of this chart, solid. 4 hour, solid. Alright, we got 30 seconds left. Seconds. Just push up 4, close bullish. Just close green. And we get a green close, we should retrace that wick. Alright, we got the green close. There's our new 4 hour candle. We're going to see what she's going to do. Let her ride. Let's let her ride. All right, let's see her move. Good 15-minute close there. Bullish 15-minute, bullish hour close. All green closes. Good sign there. All right, guys, we're holding this. I'm going to hold this for the next couple hours here, at least till TP1 or 2. We are in a little bit of drawdown, obviously. I think everybody understands the analysis behind this, though. TP1's 12 pips, TP2 is almost 30. So we're going to watch this trade. The overall technicals are bullish, extremely. The 4-hour chart is bullish. 2 green closes over the past 8 hours. The 1-hour chart had quite the wick, but did still close bullish. So that was our analysis on this. On the 15-minute, we got in and came down, had some rejection, but we're moving up. Still in a clear uptrend here. And then on that 15-minute chart, guys, was where we got our buy signal right here. So, right at the ribbon flip, it looks like we had the rejection, and it looks like it's about to flip again, where yellow is going to go over, the 25 EMA is going to flip over the 50. So, that is why we're in this trade, guys. So, if anyone needs to know why, that is why. But we are going to stay in this until we get to 1 or 2. So, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, as always, I appreciate you guys watching. Everyone who is here, I really do appreciate you guys showing up day in and day out. It looks like we're moving in the right direction here. But let's end this the way we normally do. Thank you, guys. I appreciate everybody stopping in, showing up. We'll see what happens with this trade, but I do like our chances here, based on our technical analysis over the past 2 hours. So, nice little 2-hour stream. Thanks, Adam. Thanks, Nene, Andrew, Jan, Jose, Mission Crowny, Adam, Ikaru, Schubert. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Niels, you guys have a great night. Keep an eye on this chart. I'll send Discord messages out as we close positions and go into profit here. So thank you, guys. Have a great night.